In this episode of MGUY, we're going to be giving the CL65 an Italian tune-up. So you join me on a very cold and wet day in Sydney. So the history of this particular issue is that I got the car serviced a few weeks ago at Hi-Tech, and the spark plugs were replaced, all 24 of them. But ever since I've had it back, it's had a little bit of a problem with cold starting and rough running. Gary at Hi-Tech took a look at it, couldn't find anything wrong. There's no check engine light. There may be a blockage in one of the fuel injectors or some bit of debris or dirt or something that's causing one of those fuel injectors to be not operating properly. The suggestion is that we put some fuel treatment in it and give it a blast up the freeway and see if that fixes the problem. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what it is. There's no codes, nothing obvious, but Gary did say he was able to trace it to a fuel injector. So yeah, see that? Yeah, just now it's kind of stuttering and being a bit lumpy. So if this doesn't fix it, we'll probably have to get a replacement injector, which is not a terribly expensive part, but it is very awkward to fit, so there's a lot of labour to strip it all down to get under the intakes and everything else, so hopefully that won't be necessary. But as soon as it's warm, it's fine. So I reckon it's maybe a little bit of dirt in the end of the injector. If we put some fuel treatment, injector cleaner through the system, give it a bit of a blast up the freeway. So the first thing we got to do is a little job for the family. We've got to get a kettle and a soda stream. I spy the kettles over here. Hi-Tech kettle. I wonder if there's an internet connected kettle yet. I'm sure there will be soon, if there isn't one already. So I also need some GoPro batteries, so I'll see if I can get those here. Oh, they do have them, excellent. So, got the GoPro rechargeable batteries, the kettle, and the soda stream. So now we're just going to walk to the auto spares shop, which is just around the corner here, and we're going to get some petrol additive, fuel injector cleaner, that kind of stuff. Oh look, there's Super Cheap Auto. That's even quicker because I thought I had to go to the other one, which is up the road. So this is great. Oh wow, this is big. It looks like it's going to be down at the end with the oils and fluids. Coolant. Oh, here we go. Nylon. Now, we want injector cleaner, petrol injector cleaner. Okay, brilliant. So all of this goes in one tank, yeah?
They differ, but you generally just follow the instructions, directions, simply add to fuel tank, yep.
Cool, one bottle treats 60 litres, yeah, that's perfect. All right, fantastic, thank you very much.
Have a good day.
Brilliant. Okay, so this is supposed to deal with 60 litres of fuel, which is fine. So I'm about 3/4 full in the tank right now, so that should be about right. If it's a little bit concentrated, it's no big deal. So let's get this in. The treatment is in. So let's go and find a bit of freeway and give it a bit of a Italian tune-up. Whoa! Wet plus 1,000 Newton meters of torque equals no traction from the rear. Okay, so I'll come back to you when we're on the freeway. Just before we get to the freeway, I need a bit of fuel additive as well. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is what we need. Fuel additive. So we're on the freeway now, and I'm driving it in manual so that I can keep the revs up a little bit, because the purpose of an Italian tune-up is to really get the engine up to a temperature where it will burn off a lot of the carbon deposits that accumulate as a result of short, slow drives in the city. So I use my cars really primarily for fairly short journeys, and in stop-start traffic with a lot of slow driving, what happens is that there is a build-up of carbon deposits in the cylinders, on the spark plugs, on the injectors, things like that. This kind of humorous name, an Italian tune-up, is given to the process of really taking a car out for a long drive, getting the revs up, getting the temperature of the engine up to a point where these carbon deposits actually will start to burn off or just disappear of their own volition. And that's really what we're aiming to do. I have also added a bit of fuel cleaner additive as well, petrol fuel system additive, which is basically a hydrocarbon based product which I assume will dissolve some of the residues and oils that can get left in a fuel system, and hopefully will help clean it out, improve performance. So hopefully that will solve my problem with the injector and give us some better cold starting and some cold running. So we're on a holiday weekend here in Australia. It's the Queen's birthday weekend, and that means that police are out in force and double demerits apply, which is always lovely. And when we get off the freeway a bit further up, we'll be able to do a few faster runs, get up to the higher rev ranges and really clean that engine out. That'll be fun too. Whoa, it's just the way it picks up speed so quickly. It's like a frickin' rocket ship. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Man, this car is crazy. Oh, it's lovely being out in the country. Get away from the city. Fresh air. It's beautiful. Actually, we came to this cafe with the Maserati Club back in 2017 or early 2018, and stopped here on the way to the Hunter Valley, which was very nice. And now I'm back here with the Mercedes. So let's get going. So I'll do a little bit more back road action, and then we'll head home, and that'll probably have done as much as we can do to really clean out those injectors. So let's see how we go. Well, as you can see, the weather's really starting to close in again now. I managed to get a couple of flybys recorded before this downpour started. Yeah, look, I think that's put the lid on it for today. Hopefully this little blast up the freeway and a bit of back road action will have cleared out those injectors and improved the performance of the car with a bit of luck. It's been, well, it'll probably be close to 200 kilometers by the time I get home, which is excellent. And I've got a nice long run back into Sydney now, so that should give it another nice clean out. Anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. Put down in the comments if you've had any experience with these fuel additives, whether you think they actually do any good or whether it's all snake oil. I'm not sure, to be honest. It'd be great to hear your experiences with these kind of fuel additives. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber and hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram at mguy.tv or Twitter at mguy_TV. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.